This video was made, created by me ZS0020 Prime, leader of the Defenders and master of the Skybase. I am also known as ZS Prime, ZS0020 Prime, and Sylveon Prime. And nobody has any permission to use this video without my permission or authorization. This music was made, created by me ZS0020 Prime, leader of the Defenders and master of the Skybase. I am also known as ZS Prime, ZS0020 Prime, and Sylveon Prime. And nobody has any permission to use this music without my permission or authorization.
Good evening, everybody. I thought I'd do a bit of a short video with this new, well, I can call it like an emergency flashlight that I got from Amazon. I got a dual pack. One is over here. Basically, the way this works is this part recharges this flashlight, and at nighttime when there's not enough light, because there's a light sensor, as you can see, if I turn on my flash, see the light sensor senses light and shuts off, and then when the flash is off, the light turns on. Hey there, Mr. Luna. But also the good part about it is if there's a power outage, this flashlight will automatically come on. So it also acts as an emergency not only does it act as a night light, but it acts as it's an emergency flashlight that you can grab and go when the power goes off. And also, if you need it, all you have to do is just pull it out and the flashlight comes on. It has several different modes. And you can turn on this light on the bottom here too, if you need like a light in the bottom. So you can use that as like a work light if you need like a light in the bottom or something. And you can also use it as a regular flashlight. That's just bright, and then dim. I do apologize about the weird warbliness. It's the camera on my phone. And then that's flash. And then off. And the best part about it is as soon as you drop it in here, move your tail. As soon as you drop it in here, it shuts off and it goes into nightlight mode, because this little, hold on, let me turn this off. This little thing right here, this is a light sensor. Basically, when it's in this charging base at night, it will turn on the light sensor, so that way if you're in a dark room, it's helpful. Right now, because it sees that it's kind of dark over here, during the day this shuts off because there's enough light coming out through that balcony window. But right now, since it's nighttime, it's on because there's light in the room, but it's not enough light to cause it to turn off completely. But this will be very useful because during a power outage, the flashlight will come on, so that way it will illuminate, the door, the main exit door. But in this room, it's gonna. I got the 2-pack, so I got 2 of these things. In this room is where it becomes very useful, because I also have one right here in this room as well. Same thing, basically. Just I have it in here because all of these lights, these green ones, and this one, as you can see, they're plugged into the main power. Basically, if the power goes out, this entire room will be dark as heck. Let me show you a bit of an example. But first, in order to show you an example, I'll have to unplug this and unplug that and turn this off. Basically, where's the, not that remote. Oh, I have to go all the way over here. Basically, pretty much, that's how the room would be when doing a power outage. It'll be even more darker because there won't be any. Hold on, let me shut off the light in the bathroom. There. That's pretty much as dark it would be. Like, these blue lights will be out because those are also plugged into the wall. They're plugged into the computer. That light will be out as well. So will the monitor light, and that device over there will be also out because that's plugged into the wall. And so with that light and that green light on top will also be out. And this camera would also be offline because it's but basically pretty much this room will be and all the lights that you see out there doing a power outage, they'll be out. Like some of them may be dim, but the majority of the lights out there will be out. So this room will be completely pitch black. But as you can see with this thing, this actually does the trick. And this is like the low setting. Even in the low setting, it's better than not having anything at all. But when you have the normal light on, that's what it looks like. Okay, now let me plug all of this back in. Fortunately, I can see what I'm doing. There we go, that's that light. And then that's this one. Okay, and now let me turn all the lights back on. Turn that on, turn that one, and turn that one on. So there, pretty much, that's where pretty much that's what I got this light for, because that's going to be very useful, because this room becomes basically pitch black, and let's just say I'm call me weird, but I just don't like being in the dark. So that will help too. As for those unicorn lights over there, those, well, you probably can't see it. It looks like a white blob from back there. But these two unicorn lights, these will stay on because it has a battery in the inside. But this flashlight will be useful if I need to like look for something. And also it's rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about, you know, digging around, finding a flashlight, and then finding batteries for the flashlight. Same thing with that. It's basically those two flashlights are basically the same, but it's very useful. And best of all is if there is a power outage, both that flashlight and the flashlight in that room, they will come on automatically. So if there's a power failure, I'll see where the flashlight is, and I'll be able to grab it without any issues. Let me turn. So actually, I don't need to turn. So okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I got those on Amazon. They were, I believe, they were $36 for the pair. I got it for $14 because I had like extra points on my. I had thank you points or whatever they call it. With Chase, I had like extra reward points, so I was able to get like an Amazon gift card. So I was able to reduce it down to $14. So I only paid $14 with my Amazon gift card. So it wasn't too bad. It's basically the same thing that my mom has in her house. She also has one in her house, and that's where I got the idea from, because I'm like, that's actually very useful, especially in a power outage situation, in an emergency situation where, you know, suddenly the power goes out and you don't know what the heck's going on. Because I don't know about you all, but I don't know why. It just, well, probably because it has something to do with the fact that I don't like being in the dark because of various problems. But every time the power goes out, I get freaked the hell out. It also freaks out my cat, but mostly because it's because there's like noises in the hallway, because the hallway has these fire doors. They're hooked up to a magnet, and that magnet is, of course, hooked up to main electricity. So when the power goes out, those magnets go out, and all you hear is bam, 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 because all the doors basically slam shut. They don't lock, but they slam shut, and of course that noise, to me it sounds loud. To my cat, it probably sounds like somebody's shooting, like somebody's shooting off fireworks or something. But for me, I just don't like being in the dark because, let's just say, I'm not. Let's just say it's something that I don't really want to discuss. And as you can see, these green lights, these are actually LEDs. Same thing with those unicorn lights; those are also LEDs. These lights stay on when I'm at home. Of course, when I leave, I turn them off for safety. The only lights that actually stay on are those like that little night light over there, and that one over there, which is going to be my new night light. I basically moved the light that was over there to the other strip over there because I really have no other place for it. But I basically sleep with this green light on because, well, one, for safety. I don't want to because even with there's actually not that much lighting outside. There's like some lighting outside, but it's not enough that I could easily walk across the room without falling or tripping. So that's one thing why I have these lights on, for safety. Two, for my mental safety, because sometimes, like, when you wake up from like a bad dream or something, last thing you want is to be waking up in a dark room. I don't know. Maybe it's because of something that happened to me when I was little. All I know is I don't like sleeping in the dark. I even when I was spending time at my mom's house back a couple of years ago when my place got partially flooded, I asked her to. She had like a little light for me because I just can't be in the dark. I can't. I just can't do it. Like if I'm with somebody, it's I'm okay. But if I'm by myself, no. I cannot be by myself in the dark. It's not that I fear the dark. It's, let's just say, things happen to me in the dark that I'm not gonna specifically go into details on this video. But I just don't like being in the dark. That's why I have this green light here. And that's why I try to make sure that I have a light. That's actually the reason why I got those unicorn lights, is because they have a battery backup. So if the power goes out, they won't go out. They'll dim slightly, but it's still enough that there's enough light here that I can see what's going on. And now I got those flashlights just in case. But anywho, I think that's enough of my dribble-drabble here. I'm going to conclude this video for now. If you like this video, leave a like. Don't forget to comment. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all on my next video, whenever it is and whatever it is. Have a good day and or night, everybody. Bye.